Hi everyone, welcome back. So today in front of me I have got some nail sugar goodies and a couple of Madam Glam colours that I'm going to be using. The first colour, no it's not a colour, it's a glitter from Nail Sugar I'm using is Glacial. This is a clear glitter. It looks white but it's actually transparent. I've got fairy flakes. I love these. I'm going to use these again in a new video actually. I feel like I'm going to use them again on black because you need to see them on black because they're amazing. And pearly flowers because I just love these, and I don't know what's wrong with me but I'm so into flowers at the moment. You're going to be sick of flowers. Oh look, and this gel polish is called Rose. How funny is that? Madam Glam colours I'm using, obviously. So this is a nice deep pinky colour. My mum's name's Rose too, but I'm sure I've said that before. And as the bottle name suggests, this one is Perfect White. Ta-da! So to start with, I'm going to apply a coat of Rose to my nail tip. This has got a really nice creamy consistency, this gel polish. And this is just one coat. Ta-da! I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then while that's curing, I got some of those pearly flakes out into a glitter tray. I like to have them in a glitter tray so that they're more spread out and I can just easily pick the colour that I want. Now I'm applying my second coat of Rose to my nail tip. This is just going to, just really deepen up that colour. Is that right? I don't know, but you always put two coats on usually. I was just gonna put a little bit of the fairy flakes down the centre of the nail, and I'm using my finger because I couldn't find where I put my brush. And then I decided, you know what, let's just whack this all over the nail. So the fairy flakes just stick really nicely into that tacky layer because they are really fine. They're like, honestly, if you drop these, they'd be like little fairies flying up in the sky, but don't drop them because they're too nice to drop. I'm gonna use my dusty brush just to brush off any excess that might end up in your base coat, and I'm going to use Madam Glam's base gel just to go over the top of the fairy flakes, just so that we've got a layer for the, what are they called? I want to put the pearly flowers into the base coat. I'm just going to use my crystal picker, and I'm going to put about 5, I think I put 5 in. Yeah, 5 little pearly flowers, and then I'm just going to sort of rearrange them where I want them. I wasn't really too sure, but I just thought, we just have one that side, one that side, one that side, one that side, and then one in the middle of the bottom. Do you know what I mean? And then I will cure that in the lamp. I absolutely love these so much. I just think they're so bloody cute. Right, I've got a brush here. I've put 2 coats of white onto the nail and I've cured them. How pretty are those? I just love these so much. So I'm going to do the same like we did with the pink nail. We're just going to do this with the white one. And then once I've got all the way down the nail, I'm just going to gently brush down the nail to make sure that there are fairy flakes all over it. Then, as before, dust off the nail and then go over with the base coat. If you look at your brush before you put the brush back into the bottle, you'll see, look how pretty that is. I love it. You'll see if there's any fairy flakes on your brush, and if there are, just wipe it onto your towel or your paper towel thingy before you put it back into your bottle, otherwise you'll contaminate your bottle. And then again, I'm just picking out some pearly flowers and popping them onto that nail, and I will cure those for 30 seconds. I've got another pink nail. I've done 2 coats of Rose. I'm going on top of this with Madam Glam's non-wipe top gel, and then I'm taking that glacial glitter that I showed you at the beginning. I've got a cuticle scoop. No, it's not a cuticle scoop, it's a cuticle tool that I use as a scoop. You can just, if you're just careful, you can just pick the pot up and sprinkle it over the uncured top coat. I thought I'd be delicate and use this cuticle tool, though I did end up spilling some out of the pot. Just tap off the nail before you cure it, and then I like to get this hard brush and just brush any you know, brush the nail just to make sure that any loose bits have got off. Now, before I cured it, I should have wiped down the side with my fingers, but because I didn't, I'm just going to take a file and just gently file down the side just so that it's not so rough. And then I'm going to just brush off that dust. And then I am going to do, I don't know what am I doing. Oh, right, yeah. If you don't have a rubber top coat is usually a thicker kind of top coat, or Madam Glam don't do that. They don't have like a thick like a rubber top coat. What am I on about? So I'm going to go over the nail with some of their clear builder gel. Now, if I'd have gone straight over with the normal top gel, the flowers would poke out the top coat a little bit. So I thought I'm just going to go over with a layer of the builder gel. Then I'm going to cure it. Oh, I hold it upside down for a little while actually, just to let the gel settle. And then I will cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then once it's cured, I'm going to take a lint-free wipe and some isopropyl alcohol and just clean it off. Clean off that tacky shit. And then I'm going to, I'm going to file over the nail just to get any like bumpy, uneven bits. It just came off, so I'm going to file off camera. But once that's nice and smooth, I've done that to the pink nail as well, or did I do it to the white nail as well? I can't remember. Once it's nice and smooth, I'm just going to go over the top with Madam Glam's non-white top gel again. And we've now got no pokey outy flowers. I love them so much. I love the flowers. They are just adorable. And there we go. So I'll cure those for 30 seconds. Oh, I love them. And then I decided to do an ombre. I'll show you in a minute. I got me a new brush. Excited. The top of the nail is going to be the pink, and then the bottom is going to be the white. And I got this Born Pretty ombre brush from AliExpress, and I think, no word of a lie, I think it was about £1.70. I've seen some people do like brush down, but I was like, that doesn't seem to be doing much. So I ended up just flicking backwards and forwards with it like I usually do. I'm still not sure. I'm still not convinced whether I prefer. Oh, I don't know. I think I still prefer the fan brush, you know, for doing ombres. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit because I do faff around a lot. There we are. So once you're happy with your first coat, pop it in the lamp. Remember, the first one doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to cover it up anyway with a second coat. For the second bit as well, I put a white blob and a pink blob on the bottom of my glitter tray, and I'm just mixing it together, but you can't see because I'm out of shot, but I'm going to move it up. Here we go. So I'm just mixing it together to make a colour that you'd get, you know, in the center of the nail where the two colors meet. And then I'm going to put a little blob of the non-wipe top gel in that just to make it more of a wash. And I'm going to use this to help with our blend. I got that little needle tool as well yesterday that turned up. That was from AliExpress. I think it was about 73p. It's just crazy prices, isn't it? I can't believe how much cheaper you can get stuff off places like AliExpress. And you know what? The funny thing is a lot of the time the stuff that you buy will do exactly the same job as some of these expensive stuffs, you know, like branded stuffs. Yeah, not that, I don't know, that's just my opinion anyway. So, right, ombre, second coat. I decided to put my brush into that wash to start with, which was a mistake because it made my brush now, it looks like a trident. You see, it's got three pokey uppy bits, and that wasn't working for me. So I cleaned it off and I started again, just doing the backwards and forwards swipey thing. And I'm going to do this for a little while, so I am going to fast forward it because we'll all be asleep by the end of it. So I'll see you in a jiffy. Okay, then once you're happy, cure that in the lamp. I'm going to cover it with these fairy flakes anyway. These again are going on the tacky layer. I lost my brush again. I don't know where it's gone because it was right in front of me about 5 minutes ago. And yeah, I'm just going to dab those into the tacky layer and brush off any excess. And then we're going to use the top coat because we're not adding any flowers to this one. You wait until you see these fairy flakes on black. I'm going to put them on black in a video and you're going to be like, what? They look, oh, they're just so nice. You get like all these different kind of colours through it. I'll have to do a close-up for you and you'll be like, oh. Anyway, this is the finished set. This is the close-up. I hope you liked them. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. You can get 10% off Nail Sugar by using code NatMug10 all caps. And you can get 30% off Madam Glam using code NatMug30, I think. But all the information will be on the screen and in the description box below. And I will see you lovely lot tomorrow. Bye!